realized from you guys' comments that you both like IG's draft better.
I'll lean towards IG. I mean, I feel like they have good ways of dealing with the Brood and you know, if you can deal with the Brood, then presumably you can deal with the PL. The Monkey King is an issue though. Monkey King versus 4.5 melee.
Yes, I mean, there's definitely some chances, but they've got a JT Mars. This guy's like literally the best Mars in the world, so I have to lean IG this time for sure.
All right.
They've probably done it last time too, but
if the best Mars in the world will win this game, we will have a tiebreaker between them and Team Nigma. Let's find out if they get that chance or if Team Secret will tie this series. We're heading over to our commentary duo of Kat and Kyle.
Thousands of Nigma fans sitting there saying, screw you, Secret! How dare you take this opportunity for us to go further into the Major? I hate you so much, but please, God, win this game for us so we don't have to play a tiebreaker, so we can just go straight to the group stage. And it's true, if Secret do manage to beat IG here, then they have, in effect, secured Nigma an opportunity to go to groups.
Indeed, and IG, of course, playing for their hopes and dreams to continue on in the Major, and also to support their own region, because Vici, they're still playing for enough points to actually make it to TI directly. They want to prevent as much EU competition as possible to keep all the TI slots for themselves.
That's true. That's actually a good point. This is a regional battle, straight up.
And ultimately, I think that's the biggest irony. We had Slacks. He was going to make an announcement.
Yeah, it was a whole segment. He was going to start off having the headset, talking about Wind Ranger and an elimination game, but then he learned that Secret was already eliminated. He lost all interest in the bit.
Has something to do with them being willing to pick Wind Ranger. Hang on, Battle for the Rune.
This may be an early first blood as Kaka turns around, hits the impale, but Yapzor actually dodges it, and as a result, will collect the last hit, the first blood.
Who doubts the Wind Ranger pick? I ask you.
Yeah.
As an opening, even.
That was an incredible amount of right-clicking he did there.
And it's a shame we won't see Team Secret again after this. This is their swan song, and it's a concept Puppy has loved. I remember losing to this all the way back at TI5. Vayne, Broodmother. He liked it a lot. Like these two kind of roam-intensive ranged intelligence cores, like a lot of Crystal Maiden, some Bane, in this case Wind Ranger. You can play really aggressive in the Brood lane, give him a level advantage or farm advantage, and then just go away, you know, and have more lane impact elsewhere. Surprising, the Abaddon into the Broodmother. Let's see how this works out. I guess just to remove the Q, the Bola.
Yeah, the E, but yeah, it's, I'm not sure. Oh, he actually blocks in Yapzor. Yapzor's gonna have to use the Wind Run to juke his way around, but Super's gonna get a lot of damage. I bet he kind of wishes he had the passive right here. I mean, he might have actually been able to get the kill.
He's gonna get the kill.
He is gonna get the kill. Yeah, the Aphotic Shield is gonna pop pretty soon. Yapzor is gonna be able to get out of sight though pretty soon here. As long as he's out of sight, he won't take any damage. I'm pretty sure he's far enough away. He will have to bring it underneath the tower. And as a result, Zai is going to have our time getting some of this CS.
Yeah, so keep in mind, though, we saw this yesterday when Nigma played Tidehunter against Broodmother in the safe lane. You do have issues dealing with Brood later because you can't actively kill Zai. So, Bristle, yeah, you'll win the lane. You can kill the spiders.
Yeah.
But he's just going to run the spiders away from your hero and back lane and farm jungle.
Yeah. For me, I think the biggest difference is that they have Mars here, who simultaneously can hunt spiders and also kill trees and make sure the Broodmother is in an area, right? You won't be able to use those webs to just skitter away like she so often does. So, I'm a big fan of the Mars pickup, especially in this situation. It's really their only answer.
Yeah, it's a really good point. You know, a lot of spells change in the last patch in terms of how they interact with trees. Mars Arena still, of course, kills them all in the area. So if you find Brood, you certainly have found him. And as our panel was saying, JT, best Mars world.
Yeah, oh, he is really good. He's a very astute analysis, Kyle.
Thank you.
It was about as good as Cinderins. If it's an Alchemist game, it's an Alchemist game. If you found the Broodmother, you found the Broodmother. Nope. Zai almost getting caught by that last bit of quills. Any laner, safe lane carry that can trade really well, Broodmother's just going to suffer in lane. Because your entire identity, because you don't have spiders, is entirely about being able to use lifesteal to right-click people. And as you can see, cannot man fight this Bristleback. So
he's doing much better than LTW did on the Tide.
Yeah, well, that is certainly the case. 18-7 for the Bristleback. 12-4 for our mid lane Morphling, who's matched up against the Monkey King.
I didn't expect Super to do so well. I'm telling you, he's just brown boots a bad one, just happily running at YapzOr. And YapzOr is not really effective as you might hope, considering it was first two'd. One of the better 4 laners you would expect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kaka and JT trading mostly even against the PL Bane.
What do you think about Phantom Lancer right now for the meta? Because we've seen this, especially in China. China started it, right? This huge resurgence of the Diffusal Blade as Kaka is going to take a lance here, gets the vision to be able to hit him with a Phantom Rush one more time, turn around, impale, Puppey trying to get in front of him, see if they can block him in. The lance is going to give some vision. Nisha's going to have that Phantom Rush soon, but it's Puppey who claims the last hit instead.
And it's unfortunate. They would have really loved to give that to Nisha. As for the power level of PL, I'm not even quite sure. Probably, oh wow. It's suddenly 400 HP, okay. Looked scary.
Throws down a bunch of, it was like a Skyrim interaction there. He just ate a bunch of food so he can keep fighting.
Super blows us out, but he will live.
But yeah, it's a Diffusal Blade hero, right?
Yep.
In China, you know, bringing back the Diffusal Blade of certain heroes like Ursa. I really felt like they were pushing that one the hardest, and I was just a bit surprised that we haven't seen more of this hero. As Fly is going to be taking a bit of damage. Nice shackle shot. That allows them to get in front of Fly here, and they're going to just stick on top of it and eventually get the kill. This may turn the lane around for Zai.
Yeah, because he gets levels. Yeah, I expect YapzOr, he's gone. Take all the XP you can.
Yep.
I'll go stack camps. I'll grab a bounty rune. It's now all about Zai's game. He wants to get 6 ASAP, yet his CS might suck. Now, we get a Spider Army going, and suddenly you're not just taking top lane, you're taking a bunch of creeps as well. I like this. They actually just placed high ground ward super. I'm telling you, somebody make an instructional guide. I have not seen anybody in Dota over the last year ward better than Super, and he is the coach for this team. You won't see him play at a tournament again, most likely. I would assume Ollie will be able to make it to TI.
Yeah, no, he's definitely been doing an amazing job, but I have to assume he probably lends a bit of an ear to Ollie when it comes to strategy of warding, because
maybe he's a lot of practice. He's making the maps.
yeah, he's that guy. All right, when you're in this situation, don't ward here instead. Yeah, no, it's
planning it out like CSGO coaches prep grenades and executes, you know, it's okay. So walk up to that tree, turn right 300 units, and then right on that stone, that's the ward spot. Matu doing what he can. This gets a little tricky now, though. Morph has that high reach, can get right on top of him. You know Emo, he loves to be aggressive.
Trying to secure the power rune here. Spawns bottom. And that is picked up by YapzOr.
Yeah, and oh yeah, so
he's really going for it, huh? Super. I mean, I feel like Super, he's got an aphotic shield and a healing salve here. Unfortunately, the damage cut through the aphotic shield and broke the salve there. Super will finally fall. Oh, Top Man may be able to get a second kill here. This rotation all of a sudden turns into being mega worth. Double kill for him. The support was whatever, but being able to kill Fly, that's fantastic.
I can hear the Enigma fans in Twitch chat. We were just kidding. Team Secret, we love you. Keep this up. You guys are doing great. We love your draft. Broodmother Wind Ranger is fantastic. Don't listen to slacks. And now, oh, another shackle.
Beautiful shackle. A spear. Okay, into that one tree with Kaka managing to let just a beautiful impale. That was a 3-man right there. Not only getting the kill on the Phantom Lancer, but allowing JT to juke for a little bit longer. Will he manage to hide away from YapzOr? YapzOr doesn't know where he went. He realizes it now, but it's a bit too late now. He's the one potentially trapped in a little bit here. Turns around, shackles up, does manage to keep Emo back, and Kaka not feeling the impale so much anymore.
YapzOr learned from that last time he was blocked up in the trees with the timely power shot just to break them, but space for Zai. This is big. He's caught up, and Bristle, in theory, very good at the... He was dominating the lane, but now it gets troublesome because he's going to itemize for the Vanguard Rush. He won't be able to die, but Zai will certainly start out farming him, and the moment he leaves to, say, do an Ancient stack like no one else on his team can, that's a dead tower. And then Zai suddenly sweeps through your whole jungle. Matu, please be careful.
Matu He's going for super right now. I don't think they can do anything to help him out. Slowed down by the Ebola and turned into more babies for Zai. Fly. He can just kind of stick around here and protect the tower, but as you said, nothing going to stop Zai from being able to hit creeps, hit neutrals, and they may even eventually go for the kill here on Fly if they poke him enough and they feel like he's low enough.
The double down on the PL, you know, IG, hang on, Fly. That's a Mac Jingumatu, keep in mind.
Yeah, Matumba Man managed to get all 4 stacks here and somehow hits him in the face. It's going to hurt real badly. You can see Fly shrugging off the damage pretty heavily, but Matumba Man does at least now have an opportunity to regen up.
So Secret, with the PL last pick, they just double down on just units, raw unit count.
Yeah.
Because the AoE of IG is limited to the shield crash and the spines. Morphling hates playing against stuff. Any sort of creeps, any sort of illusions, not his forte. And if there's a PL with a diffusal just running at him, he would
running into each other inside of the jungle already. The arena spear catching Zai, and with the adaptive strike, they manage to finish him off. Matumba Man jumps away to the trees safely before he's caught as well.
Emo bought bot's first item. Is that a thing? I have never seen that on a mid-morph.
Yeah, that man wants to just run around and turn into what? Wind Ranger? Animalizer? Like, what is he turning into that he feels so confident that he can play super active as the Morphling in this game?
It could just, I guess, farm speed, right? You can link up with your team. No one, to be fair, no one's really that mobile. Like, Bristleback Mars, not exactly a great kill combination. And bots is quite nice. You never spend another dime on teleports. Faster CD. Bonus move speed. You know, back in the day, even on a hero like SF, you would sometimes see bots rushed just for the efficiency.
Yeah,
stay on map more.
Emo gonna put a stop to that Fiend's grip. JT will be released from the clutches of Team Secret.
I don't know if that was ever gonna work, Cap.
Yeah, well,
vicious grip.
Certainly wasn't gonna work with a bot's Morphling.
That's true.
He was ready to go.
Dire's top tower is under
JT gets the
attack.
room.
He's gonna have a hard time getting off any good Nightmares or Fiend's grips with this Abaddon.
That's pretty much just a straight up counter. Didn't they pick Bane into a bad? No. Secret was second pick.
I was not watching the draft, to be honest. I was busy with other things.
Where's Owen's body pillow?
He's right next to me. Super.
Waters rise.
Dire's top
He's okay.
tower
He's
is under
okay.
attack.
Matumba Man a little bit skittish about diving in too deep, as he should just kind of be happy, I think, with the game state, considering the fact that Zai is beginning to take that tower, I believe, and
Dire's top tower
Puppy
is falling.
on his way up to Zai is going to be caught halfway through by Kako, who's just kind of sitting around with Vendetta. Finds a support kill. Nothing major, but the big theme of this is what's going on with the Broodmother. Well, taking that tower, taking over the map.
Yep, and this time it's Secret that looked like they're ahead in the warding game a couple of
Radiant's
centuries,
bottom
securing
tower is under
this
attack.
part of the map. And Zai now wants to cut, he wants to play top wave, kill jungle creeps, and at some point watch for the move middle. That's the big link, specifically around the PL defusal timing. It's coming up soon, but Emo with a nice move. Bottom lane, they're going to secure that tower. Matu going for the hood build once again on Monkey King. He'll be very tanky, and here comes that move.
That classic maneuver from a Broodmother at this point, where you take that top tower, rotate into mid, and immediately start putting pressure on the supports. They're typically standing around this tower, maybe actually take the tower with the spiders. It's something that IG is going to have to be very, very disciplined in positioning.
IG just have, they have the art of foresight in this game, where, of course, Emo's buying bots. He's playing against Broodmother, Cat.
Yeah.
Somebody needs it. Otherwise, you're going to have your Bristleback forced to kind of make them at 4v4, and then Brood abuses move speed to get that numbers advantage somewhere on the map. Hang on.
Emo is going to be caught before he can manage to get it off the more strength, but he's got to go Scepter, and that's all physical damage coming from those two. A long-range shot from Yapsor almost clips him, but Emo's going to be good for now.
He's just playing for the later portion of the game, where he'll have the E-Blade, he'll threaten Brood, he'll be able to clear spiders, especially once waveform attack comes online.
Yeah.
And then he can join his team a lot faster than the spider. Never have to worry about that backdoor, I guess, well, would you call it ratting if it's a spider doing it?
Dire's top tower is
What's a
under
bug
attack.
version of a rat? Termite.
Close
Bit of
enough.
termiting.
Wait, Nisha? What?
What happened there? Kaka,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
he
attack.
just found a kill on the carry of Team Secret by himself. He found him low, farming up neutrals like what Tumbaman's doing now. That was a massive kill.
It's enormous. That's the hero that went, you know, once again, IG, they went for the greedier builds. Secret,
Excellent.
they want to fight and fight now. That's a rush defusal on your PL, a hood on your Monkey King. They're not exactly investing for the future.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I guess the level 4 stun perhaps playing a role.
It definitely feels like both of these teams, more so IG, I guess, because of the Broodmother presence, they aren't really able to make the moves they want to make so easily. It looks like they're going to try and do it now, which is taking this mid tower. They do have the double damage on JT to make this a little bit easier. They're telling Team Secret, you need to fight into this bristleback. And Zai, if he wants to, can try and wrap behind, but you can see IG, they're already lining it deep, and a boundless strike on a 3 is going to set this up nicely. Tumbaman, burned out of mana, will not manage to get off his Wukong's command, and he's stuck inside the arena still. Emo's going to join in, trying to finish him off. They do manage to do so, trade it out for the Nyx assassin. Nisha's not really ready to go for these team fights. The Broodmother is coming in. Here comes the group of spiders, and a Jackal shot actually lined up. JT grabs that and bursts down all the spiders. Managed to get the spear out before he goes down, but Fly is low. He's nightmared up now. The Abandon's trying to keep him alive, but a Fiend's Grip onto the Morphling. They've actually caught him trapped, and there's nobody alive to be able to save him. This Abandon has been pushed away from both of his cores. He won't be able to save either one.
That is Puppey for his boy, fighting not for his own team, but for Kuroki and his. The buyback, the sleep on the bristleback to set up the grip for the morph. YapzOr double power shots, swipes both kills. That is huge. That is huge. Punishing the dive from IG. The defusal was not there for Nisha at the onset of that fight because he had been picked off by Kaka. They were not going to have damage without a buyback from their captain. Now with the 2K gold lead, doubling up IG's kills, and Brood PL now top 2 spots on the net worth. Plus they have map control.
And it feels like that was IG almost making a move, but that was so aggressive, it was out of sheer frustration. It was just like, we're getting closed down by this Broodmother. We need to force a team fight, and next thing you know, they're between the tier 1, tier 2. They get triple stunned by Tumbaman, and you're right, with buybacks coming into play, they didn't really have much of a hope of being able to win that fight. Things are looking a bit dicey now for IG. Yeah. And probably felt confident if they could win this series going up against Team Nigma, because they did 2-0 them in that very tight series we casted.
Indeed. And the way they were playing up until just that moment looked like they were just dominating. And how is JT so underfarmed?
Yeah.
I guess you know what it is? Emo took bottom lane from them at like 8 minutes into the game. Yeah, they killed tower, but JT hasn't really had a place on the map since. They just lost that fight. He's still 1,000 gold away from a Blink Dagger, so the initiation potential for IG really isn't there. And yeah, of course, Roche, we saw this in game 1, but it was IG controlling the pit as the Radiant side. Now all of a sudden it's Secret. Look at the warding. They've got their own, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 sentries all on the map. The scan comes out, but you're not going to be able to stop them. That's a Solar Crest Broodmother.
Yeah, I would have to say, like, I really think they needed to set JT up for more success. I think he's more of the counter to the Broodmother than the Bristol Morphling.
The whole army died.
Yeah.
Not very good parenting from Zai, but I can't blame him.
Yeah, sometimes mother's got to do what she's got to do. Single mother and all that. Tumbaman slowing down Fly here. The Abandon keeping in, but the Shackle's holding him down long enough for them to put some serious damage in. Last bit of heals. They need another shot, and they've got it. Nisha is now dove in so deep, he can kind of look at super. Does have that ultimate to worry about, so Nisha's just going to try and reset with a Phantom Rush here. Kaka's going to go for the blow. Oh, we missed out on the impale. Nisha managed to dodge that one. He actually kills himself in the Spike Carapace, but he had that Aegis still. He's going to come right back with full health, full mana, and go for the kill on Kaka. They've got that rather easily. Super's going to be chased away. The rest of IG, you can see their 2 cores. They're saying that's the Broodmother side of the map. We're not going near that.
Matu, wide right on that stun. Might have been able to kill Super had it landed. Emo, though, a ton of damage, and it's a big threat now. That's an E-Blade Morph left by himself, and he has no intention of joining these fights anytime soon. He wants skirmishes. Will they be able to defend the tier 2, though? That's huge for Secret, because it allows them double outpost control. It's only 17 minutes in the game. That's quite early to have both XP boons.
I'm sorry, did he just find a salve on the ground from a shovel?
He did.
Like, oh, that's neat.
Cool. You can use those.
Oh, he was missing like 200 health.
Yeah, still anybody's game, but so far...
Morphling found him. Yeah,
Whoa,
Zor showing off the combo. That's an unstoppable kill streak as well. That's a big solo kill for Emo to pick up.
Yeah, the Fairy's Trinket for the little bit of bonus spell damage. That is what you're talking about if you're a Morphling.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bit of mana issues sometimes as well. So.
Of course, though, why does that happen? That ward, you see it on your screen right there. It's going to get sentry right away.
It's going to protect it. They're going to make sure it doesn't go down without a fight.
Now, importance of warding. Once again, you can take notes as we go over it. You're going to see Super's impact all game long.
Kaka underneath this sentry that's right next to this hard camp, and he's not able to get out of range of it.
Tier 2 items starting to be collected. What's Monty going for? Yeah, Echo Saber after the hood. He'll also be going for the diffusal build, one can imagine. So like Fogged and Jenkins were saying, you don't necessarily have great answers to the Bristle Morph, but theoretically, IG's draft, useless without mana, and you're going to have a hard time keeping it.
Certainly. Do you feel like, looking at those later stages of the game, do you feel like one team has the advantage? Because they don't have the direct answer to the Morphling, but they do have diffusal blades. There's a Broodmother on one side, which does kind of fall off a little bit. Where does this end, ultimately?
Oh, well, we saw some of these shenanigans way back at TI8, TI9. There'll be certainly a lot of
managed to get a spear onto the Broodmother, but where's the follow-up here? It's just Super catching up now. If Kaka can land a stun, but he didn't.
Wait, did JT... I don't think he got it in time, but he actually took over the outpost instead of attacking the Brood.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was doing.
He was just standing there, but yeah, it was outpost.
He just really didn't think they could kill the Broodmother, or what?
Maybe setting up for an Emo TP?
Yeah, maybe. They're saying we need the Morphling to be able to kill, so, I mean, that's such a long duration of events, though. It's a long TP.
I'm going to channel this for 6 seconds, then you TP in. It's only 5.
If we could just keep the Broodmother here for 15 seconds, guys.
Plenty of time. It is important, though, that IG maintain a foothold there, because without a top tier 2, like, that outpost is effectively just an extra 3.
Oh, Puppy, he's faster at being able to get the Nightmare off than JT is being able to blink dagger away. He was not expecting to run into the captain of Team Secret here in the trees.
But bear in mind, Emo, he's doing his own thing. That's the second pick off on the Yapsor, top net worth now, and it's a little dangerous for Secret, because they simply cannot allow an isolated support. Even Matu is susceptible to the combination. Also explains why he went for this hood. He cannot be burstable by the IG lineup, or his team is in some trouble.
He's gonna go for it. Leads off bound the strike. Is his damage gonna be enough? Emo, oh my, why was he right-clicking at all? He didn't E-blade himself. He didn't waveform right away. Emo
just shrugged it off.
Yeah, seriously.
Matu playing with fire. Things out Kaka. Blink now on the Yapsor. Will pay dividends immediately, it looks like.
Kaka.
Ooh. Yapsor gets the stun off, but still had shots coming because of the focus fire. One of the 2 on the way is enough to finish. I like that. You see the shard build on the PL. It's coming out. Makes sense. It's all about the mana burn.
Yeah. No, absolutely. They're just going to have to play these long, drawn-out team fights. Killing the spiders, looking for the spear. Whips it, though. Emo, maybe he can still kill him as he's locked inside of this arena. Yep, there it is. The shotgun is going to be enough. No matter how much Zai skitters back and forth, he can't dodge that single target.
If you go back to the location where Zai died, you'll notice another key component of that kill. Once again,
is it a ward?
It is a ward.
It's a ward.
It is a ward.
It's a ward.
Blinks up with vision.
He's doing it. The man's doing it. It's so cool to see coaches in these situations. When was the last time we had that? It was like a Star Ladder event. Picasso, right? Like, he came back in, he was a coach, plays it out, he says, guys, let's do, this is my last event, like, and this is the last opportunity I'm gonna be able to play competitively. Like, let's go out on a high. And that was a great story.
The last major, right? RMN, yeah, maybe they don't make it out of the wild card, but
that was a bit of
he balled out. Like,
yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's playing mid. And Secret, they're trying to do the same.
They found him. Kaka, they know he's lurking around here in the trees, and there's only so much. They're going to get a decent amount of damage onto Flyfly's coming in as well, but Matumman was able to jump to the trees. Instead, they're going to look at Nisha here with the Aghanim Scepter. It's rather easy to find the real one, but look at that. The vision on the high ground allowed Nisha to be able to Phantom Rush. Is that movement speed going to be enough? Emo seems to be locked onto him right now as he's turning into a Phantom Lancer as well. The real one slips away yet again as Matumman is causing some serious havoc, but the shotgun came in and finished finish off the carry of Team Secret. Matumba Man is still fighting around his Wukong's command. The problem is, Fly is making sure he doesn't get a chance to jump into trees, but Puppy sees an opportunity, but the shield, it takes out the Fiend's Grip. A Shackle Shot latches down, it does manage to kill the event, but Fly is going to take that extra health and run with it. He charges after YapzOr, making sure he's not going to go anywhere, attempts to turn around and Shackle Shots, but it's denied. Fly with the double.
Top outpost taken though, but unfortunately nothing else from Zai. He's not even involved in that team fight. Puppy once again buys back, but there's just simply no game impact for him to find there. No objectives close enough for him to teleport into, and the big problem, Fly's Aghanims. Like, you can't stop him, you can't target him right now.
Kaka, he's got Yules, but he doesn't have Vendetta. He doesn't have a quick way to get out of this one. Maybe Yules at the last second, another Spike Carapace. And then the Vendetta. Okay, he's good.
That's why he ults the Yules. Really well played by Kaka.
Yeah,
that is just so composed. You can see why this is a squad that won the major. Now eking out a slight gold lead, but you can see big problems for Secret on the horizon. Doesn't matter.
Is not going to do enough damage, no.
No, it is not. And
I mean, it's definitely not because he's got the cloak thing. Nethershot, good call, Kyle. Yule's Scepter, a little bit of lag as the spiders die, but they will manage to land the spear this time around. But we'll say, yeah, that lag you're getting, that's just Broodmother thing. So if JT misses a spear sometimes because of that, don't blame him.
It's going to get worse too, because it doesn't matter how many illusions there are. It doesn't matter how many spiders. When Bristleback hits Q, it's going to apply nasal goo to literally every unit in range. So it's actually a really cool way of dealing with all the stuff Secret has. Nice spear.
Great catch. That is a big pickup. They can get a Shackle Shot. Is that going to be out? No. Yules into the Impale. Oh, okay. A little bit of Nightmare, a little bit of invulnerability. Time for Nisha. Running. Wukong's man goes out. They're charging after him, though. Nemo still picks up the kills. Matumba Man is going to wait in the trees. He knows his team fight is already lost. He's just looking for an opportunity to escape at this point. Down the river he goes. And away to safety as he rafts on out of here. Oh, or does he? Kaka spots him for a second, cut down the tree. Matumba Man's already out of there. Don't think Matumba Man's going to take any risks with this one. They're doing Roshan right now. They've got a Bristleback line up, Kyle. Roshan's pretty easy for them.
The second one as well. Free shard for somebody.
Oh dear. Puppy, he tried his best, but he may not be able to do it for Europe here. He may be looking at a tiebreaker, a best-of-one tiebreaker between Team Nigma and Invictus Gaming.
It is not the anime storyline we expected.
Another spear. Lands it, JT. Hairball coming in as well there from Fly.
Oh,
he picked up the shard, I believe, so.
IG, man, they winners of the last major. Looked a little complacent earlier today.
Yeah.
Got steamrolled. Was it Gambit who took them down?
Yeah, the fact that Gambit managed to win a game against them.
I do believe they
okay, Nightmare on one, Fiend's Grip on another, but Emo is coming in. He actually throws out and tries to protect Kaka rather than stopping the Fiend's Grip right away. Nisha caught in this Bristleback mess that is the Aghanim Scepter. Another beautiful Shackle Shot that's holding in Emo. He's getting burned out of a lot of his mana on short wait for it, but Fly's there to be able to pick up the kill from the Quills. Puppy, he did what he could, but ultimately IG brought enough heroes to stop that Emo, who played his own game early on when it was looking kind of bad. His boots of travel, playing along the side, and Matumba Man, a little bit of kill there on Super, but yeah, I mean, faith in Emo
pays off.
He just said, I'm going to play my own game, guys, and now he's doing it. Godlike spree for him. He's carrying IG.
The trouble is right now, Super is worth both Secret supports because he can just shield off the grip or the shackle.
Yeah.
Also, Secret supports just feed. E-Blade combo, yet you're dead. Bristleback gets too many QWs off, yet you're dead. There's just not a damn thing you can do. And JT, he's free to save Arena for the big targets, the PL, the Broodmother.
And this is the worst time to see a Broodmother is when she's playing defensively on her side of the map, inside of her base. You want to have this hero like constantly on the enemy side, constantly ratting out. Matumba Man does manage to get off the Wukong's man. JT immediately responds, gets off an Arena, trapping this Monkey King. He's going to get no help from Team Secret. And now, once again on the retreat, but this time IG. They can finish off, I guess, that range barracks, or maybe it's not even worth the effort.
Man, just trying to think about our screenwriters in the back. They must be working overtime.
Yeah, everything twists and turns on this narrative.
Indeed. Secret supposed to avenge Team Nigma, but instead they'll potentially lie defeated, looking up. brother. I'm sorry.
It could be, once again, Chinese region proving to be the strongest. AniMajor long-range spear doesn't quite hit the tree. I'll miss out on a pick-off there.
14,000 gold, but more importantly, just utter domination across the map. Like, whew, haven't seen something go that downwards parabolic since AMC. 21 to 22. I'm trying to think, how does Secret get into this, Cap? But
yeah, team fights are looking real rough now.
The trouble is, their whole lineup is predicated on having this like just unit advantage, right?
Yeah.
And the spiders and all the illusions just die to one shield crash. The goo is everywhere.
This early Aghanim's pick up from the Bristleback, like that, they seriously hit a big timing when he had the Aghanim Scepter and Emo was ready to go with the E-Blade. And it felt like this advantage that Secret had been building, it was just destroyed instantly. 12, 1, and 4 for Emo.
Radiant are scanning.
And like Ags is a great item in theory if you're ahead, right?
Yeah.
You're a Brood player.
Yeah.
If you're behind, it's just like, oh, I can make more webs.
But just doesn't do a damn thing for you. JT dropping the arena to drop Matumba Man out of the trees onto the ground. A hard landing for him. He's trying to push him out of the Wukong's command right now. Couldn't quite get him far enough away. And now he's kind of stuck inside of this arena of death. Taunting Matumba Man. Matumba Man not going to take that, though. The spear almost catching him as he jumps away. Funny part is, he's got no backup. JT didn't have any assistance coming in. They're all on a different side of the map. Two of them right now in this bottom lane.
And they're just playing their own game right now. I love that from IG. They're very good at always playing different areas of the map. So bottom lane, Kaka's placing a ward and hunting a kill. Still is. JT's doing the same top. Meanwhile, Flyfly just took a tower.
I found a courier. He says, oh, the Phantom Lancer's here in this corner, guys. His courier just ran past me. They've got to be over here. He would be totally right. He knows the Broodmother's here at least, but he probably still suspects at least the Phantom Lancer. But they've dug themselves some sort of very strange tunnel. They're going to TP away. Zai will stay to cut the creep wave some more.
Never a good sign when both your side laners return.
Got him. Yule Scepter. Impale follow-up and JT Shirley with the Arena Spear. See if they have enough damage. Well, Emo's here, so they definitely have enough damage beyond godlike for him.
The Slinky, just everywhere at once, looking out, scouting some sort of opportunity, and they've got many ways to delay gratification and find the follow-up stuns. A Yule into a stun, that's 5 seconds for Emo or JT to arrive. They're going to be able to do so. They still have that tier 1 bottom. They've got both outposts controlled. Now a DD on Flyfly with an early Abyssal Blade, so even more lockdown. Shreds of support by himself. He has, with maxed out Warpath.
Yeah, I was going to say, maxed out Warpath, double damage, Bristleback. If I'm Flyfly, I'm calling for my team, like, we can hit the tier 3 tower maybe a few times. I'll probably only take 10 hits. But if they want to be safe, they hold the map until Roshan's back up, right? No reason to take any risks with their major life here.
Indeed. And keep in mind, what's at stake here? Secret, they're already eliminated. However, IG, they must win, and they must then win the BO1 tiebreaker against Nigma.
What time is it right now in Keith? It is
12:07.
midnight, so we may be burning some of that late night oil here to be able to keep the wild card story going, close it out, finally have the second team that is going to be joining Vici Gaming in the group stage. And no matter who it is, Kyle, I feel like these teams are going to go far. Right? Whatever two teams it is, they've certainly proven in this just tough wild card that they've got what it takes to probably make at least top 8, I would guess.
And it's crazy as well, the implications for TI, for regional power. China already with 3 slots secured. Aster, PSG, LGD, and IG. They're all most likely, I think, 99.9+%, whatever. They're going to TI, guaranteed. Vici, they need top 6. They would be able to do that. That means China, with their qualifier, would get 5 slots.
Insane.
At a $40 million tournament. EU, if Secret don't win this, and if Nigma don't win the immediate tiebreaker, it means Liquid have the only hopes to earn an extra spot. Otherwise, it would be just Secret Alliance +1.
Yeah. Team Liquid also in a position where they need top 6. In
Radiant's
some sort
middle
of weird
tower is
scenario,
under
maybe
attack.
even top 4. Kaka moving around with an Aeon Disc right now. So even as they spot him here, there is going to be ample time for his team to be able to respond to this. And you can see coming in waves almost immediately the BKB pop by Emo as he's charging forward, already catching Puppey. Zai skidding away in the trees here, but look at that. He turns into the Wind Ranger to be able to cut down some trees. Shackle shots up the Phantom Lancer. Arena keeping him and Mataba Man inside of that. JT with just beautiful placement. And Emo looks even to shut down Zai and all of his movements. Remember, he's got Shackle Shot, he's got Power Shot. He can potentially spot out Zai, waveform towards him. Instead goes after a couple of spiders, but the rest of his team focused on objectives straight down the lane.
Still got bots as well, so we can join if necessary. The buybacks are forced. Can you stop them? That's the question.
Radiant's middle tower.
Zai's committing to the red. He has to. They're gonna lose base.
Hey, they certainly are. And there is no tier 2 in that top lane either, so IG could just as easily force a move onto Megas. Found the strike, looking to slow them down as they start retreating backwards. Nisha poking at them with that Phantom Lancer shard. It chases them for a bit, but the TP, JT's going to be the first one to lead off, and Zai knows he has to give up on this. Still not level 20, by the way, which is why he's not able to rat to his full potential. Honestly, Broodmother trying to take tier 3s, it's slow as hell until you get that extra spider damage talent.
Yeah, it is. And just look at that, he's going full in on
Mataba Man sees an opportunity, but it's going to have to be a fight without his captain and without Zai. A 3 versus 4 in the mid lane commences, and Emo, he doesn't give a damn about Mataba Man. He's going straight for Nisha, who they already found with the Abyssal Blade. JT, he calls her to get back, but I don't think that's necessary because Team Secret, they're going to be calling the GG here. They have not done it. IG are the ones who are going to be progressing forward. IG will be the ones having the opportunity play a best of 1 tiebreak.